do a video today. I'm going to start out in Scripture with Mark 14, 34, 35, and 36. And saith unto them, My soul is exceedingly sorrowful unto death. Tarry ye here and watch. And he went forward a little, and fell on the ground, and prayed, that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless, not that I will, but what thou will. Well, I'm going to tell you, this little cup that you see here, 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, my life was in total turmoil, and I had had it. I was just ready to be done. And I prayed to God to take the cup that contained my free will from me and fill it with His will, because I was not capable of handling it. I was messing everything up so bad. Well, He does, and I wanted to show. My brother was moving into a new house. It was new to him. And he had stopped by, picked me up, wanted me to go out and take a look at it with him. And the house had been empty for a while and had been cleaned several times. And we were walking through the house, and I had stopped in a doorway. And it caught my eye. It was actually sparkling. You see the little stones that are in it that sparkle? And it was up on a cabinet behind a facial board, so you really couldn't see it from anywhere in the room except for that one spot. And I instantly went over, and when I saw it, it was like light was shining on it. It was just beautiful where it was. And I took it down, and I was so excited and happy about it. And my brother looked at it, and he's like, well, what's that old thing? He's like, you want it? And I'm like, well, yes, I want it. And as soon as I looked at it, where I was at that place in time was when I was learning about the seven. And if you look, it has a blue stone here, a green one, a garnet-looking one, a red one. This is sort of a greenish teal, maybe. There's one missing right here. A stone had fell off. And then one right here. So it was the pattern that I was being shown. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones around the edge. And the seventh was right here. So what I'm getting to here is the understanding of our will versus Father's will. You see, Father will never interfere with our free will. But His will cannot be done or come through us if our will is in the way. So Jesus was praying to Father to take the cup that contains His free will. You see, and we talk of the idea of people being drunken. They're drunken with their own free will. Now, I do a lot of study and reading on many different things. And I've even read Tao and Tao, T-A-O, very good reading. And Tao teaches what's called allowing. Allowing is when we simply allow things to happen. You see, because our ego, our free will, wants to control everything. You see, we want to push it here, pull it here, make it this, make it that. Well, allowing is not doing that. It's simply letting it be. This is when we are allowing God's will. So, just an interesting thing for me that I wanted to share. And this is just a little short clip. I'm going to add some more stuff in here that I think is important for people to understand. So I keep this cup around, and sometimes I have communion with it. And it reminds me not to let my will get in the way of His will. I hope everyone can find a cup